What? That's Tuco's grill that was given to Hank. This is dialysis.
You'll start feeling better soon, more like yourself. And your hair should start to come back.
Kind of gotten used to the old cue ball look.
I prefer to think of it as streamlined.
Right?
Right, bro. We are absolutely streamlined. Aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
Right.
So,
Busy, but we're good. Absolutely.
They're not
all
good,
good.
guys.
So,
Bro, what if Skyler was leaving every day to like meet up with the doctor secretly? But why are we making it awkward?
congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a big deal. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
I'm almost positive the person you were just speaking to on the phone did not do it. They're probably just a messenger. And you're speaking to the messenger in a way that's disgusting. Learn to speak to people that are in the service industry just slightly better, Skyler. All right? Slightly better.
The hospital bill came.
Oh, she smells like smoke.
Yeah. 3-day stay. 13,000.
She smokes. She does. That's where she goes. She sneaks off and smokes in her car. I mean, it's obvious.
Something that Gretchen and Elliot might cover. I mean, I know it's strictly.
You can't be that foolish, Skyler. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. You just can't be that foolish.
No takers so far?
Well, we keep hearing the name Heisenberg. Lately, pretty much every dime bagger we come across.
Heisenberg?
Oh no.
No. Maybe it's a tweaker urban legend.
Right, maybe.
Still, somebody somewhere is cooking it. Because they have 3 sets of teeth that'll take a bite out of anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're probably at the top of the food chain, bro. But I get it. I mean, if you take away all of our things that we've made and put a shark in the water with us in the water, yeah, we're done. We're done out here, guys. Absolutely. But if you put a shark on land, I think we're good, bro. We can handle it.
Like one hell of a promotion.
As of the first, I want you to split your time between here and El Paso.
Thank you, sir.
Like
Thank
the
you.
last thing you want to tell this super racially charged man occasionally with some of the things that he says to Gomi, right, is that. You don't want to say that to him, right? But
Yeah, what you gonna do without me, Gomi?
Celebrate.
obviously, double entendre.
Don't have to look at your.
This is anxiety, Hank. All right, so let me forecast a little bit. All right, so that thing with Tuco's grill in it, with some like wrapped in like epoxy of sorts, that thing is basically making him remember an extremely traumatic event, which is understandable. If you have to delete someone, I can only imagine that you're gonna be kind of like living through this all the time. And the fact that everyone else around him is so callous about life, they give him something like this to remind him of that, right? Because of the person that he attempts to portray himself to the public, he is someone who's non-caring. But the fact that he's suffering through anxiety attack, which most likely he and his body is thinking of having a heart attack, right? But I think that this is interesting for him, at least for me. It changes my overall opinion about Hank. It says that he is a lot more caring than he allows himself to be perceived. Now, so in the beginning of the actual episode itself, you saw two migrants crossing over the river, and they step on what was on his desk, right? So that in itself was another foreshadow. So what we're going to see most likely happen here is he needs to get this thing away from him. There's probably going to be some emotional scene of him throwing it, most likely, based off of how scripting works, guys. Yeah. All right, let's get it. No complaints. That's my forecast. Business as usual. Put on that mask, Hank. Oh, that's bold, Jesse. That's very bold.
Look, like I said, my word is my bond.
Bro, you still have it under your nails.
What would you charge me to store this here?
$1.5 million.
Come on, yo.
$1.5 million?
Sister.
Dog, I'm serious.
Your
right?
sister.
I got storage needs.
And I don't know you. I don't know Jack.
He barely counted
Selling?
that, and that was much more than $2,500. Unless you guys know right now, he did not. Jesse, the actor, really didn't count it at all. That's a lot more than what he should have given him.
I should take it for 9 G's.
Bro, Jesse, you have terrible taste in music. I mean, I understand the era, right? I mean, this is obviously coming out of the crunk era of hip hop. It was probably easily one of the most annoying eras in hip hop. It was all like chants and things to get you excited in the club.
Really? Does it inspire awe?
No, I mean,
She looks like a main character. I'm guessing whoever this person is going to persist, guys.
you know. No. School, no worries.
All right, the usual drill. I'll need a W-2 or a recent pay stub, current employer, former address, the yada yada.
Guys, renting was so different back then, right? Now it would probably be like, what's the rent? Okay, cool. I need you to make 36 times more than that.
And if it's all copacetic, I'll call.
Apparently didn't meet their expectations. Again. So, now I'm sending on gratis or whatever. But you know what? I'm a good person. And I work hard. I will pay you every month, and I will pay you on time. I will not mess this up, okay? I swear.
DBAA fee, non-refundable.
Yeah, of course. No problem. DBAA.
Right, just say all the letters in the alphabet. She's obviously accustomed to abbreviations.
I'll fill it in. Just sign your name. Which is what, by the way?
It's Jesse. Jesse.
Guys, Jesse always felt like a nickname. What is his real name? Jesse. I guess it could be could it be a real name? Jesse? Because I have no idea what a different version of it would be. So I guess this is probably a real name. I've never met a single Jesse.
Jackson.
That's
Seriously?
a man.
What?
Jesse Jackson. He makes his own beer. He has his own beer company. Small batch.
I hate that. Dave said I should express that.
All I'm saying is everything's fine.
Who's Dave?
I could take a day.
Guys, we get it. He's definitely going through a lot. It's obvious if he's suffering through anxiety attacks at work, guys.
Well, how much do you think you can sell on your own?
Not
Say if I
enough.
cook during the days and you work the nights.
Not
Dude.
enough.
I don't think either of us are eager to jump into bed with another Tuco.
You're gonna have to. How do you find this new person?
You want to know how much I've got left?
Not much.
After completing my first round of treatment and financing the world's most expensive alibi, huh? Zero! Nothing for my family, which, as you might remember, was the whole damn point!
You have your life. You have your life, bro.
But see...
There's a third way.
Okay.
And what would that be?
More Smurfs?
All right, cut out the middleman. Run our own game.
So you're going to what?
Listen, I love, you are trying to think outside the box. That is going to put you in jail faster than anything else. Just be fully aware. If you become Tuco, then you become the number one threat in the area. I'm not sure this is a great idea, Jesse.
The point here is to make money, right?
Right.
Sky high stacks.
Sky high stacks.
No,
Yes.
that's not the point.
No. Entities into our operation.
Yeah? Well, you don't get to vote.
Yes, he does.
I find myself locked in a trunk or on my knees with the to my head before your greedy old came along. All right?
You have to take some accountability here, Walt. You are absolutely the one running out of time. And you're the one pushing Jesse to do much more than he really should be doing, because he's still young enough to, kind of push through. Yeah, bro, yeah, listen, it's you. It's you, Walt. I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah, it's definitely you. It's 100% you.
I will.
You need me more
Okay.
than I need you, Walt.
Oh. Okay.
Probably like 50-inch, wall mounted.
Plasma rocks it over LCD, yo.
Nah.
Not really. I'm honestly happy that LCD kind of won this, right? The liquid guys, the light emitting diodes, right? I wish that, I'm glad that did, because unfortunately plasma in itself, potential overheat. Yeah, the colors are much better on plasma, right? But nothing beats a solid LED, guys. OLED is even better, but just LED. I'm glad it won the technology wars in this era. But let's get it.
They coming out like any day now.
Yeah, the 3D LED, that was cool also back in the day. LG made a really good one.
That's right.
All right, everybody and their mother's gonna want to taste. And second, who else is selling right now, huh?
It's dry out there, that's for sure.
Church.
So you point it how you want, okay? Quarter, half, teen, or whatever.
Church.
But okay, DBAA. All right, apply yourselves.
Yeah.
This is going to fail. Listen, I don't have a lot of stock in Jesse, right? Like his plan generally, just as we're hearing it, he sounds really sure of himself. I hope it works, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to work, bro. There's not enough, I don't know, guys, there's not enough safeguards in it. Some of the most unique houses ever in this area. I wonder why though. Is it for like heat purposes, maybe? A Jaeger bomb. For those who like alcohol that tastes like medicine.
I will not listen to one more word until you apologize.
That is not how I thought that was gonna go,
Well,
bro.
Marie, I mean, did you really think it was all just neatly gonna go away?
Yes.
Why are you punishing me?
Because no one has ever
Don't
punished you ever in life.
Respect me enough to apologize, to tell me the truth, and
Listen, accountability cannot be kryptonite, guys.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm sorry.
That you return my gift. Say it.
I mean, what do you think it is that makes them who they are?
Buddy, you might as well be asking me about the roaches.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Circumstances, upbringing, more than likely no father in the household growing up. Because there are a lot of reasons, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that those are probably the best reasons. Like if you're raised in an area where you think where all you see is that, and specifically those are the most successful people in your area, you're gonna always idolize that. Like there's nothing that can be done like in a legit manner that will ever really make as much money as those individuals. So if you see that and you're struggling, you're going to put two and two together and you're going to be like, wait a second, I can win like that, not realizing that your life is going to be ruined. It's not, well, I guess it's how you're living, how you're choosing to live your life, I guess at the end of the day, guys. But I think a lot of it comes down to that very specific thing, like upbringing. You saw the most successful people you saw were the people doing that. That's what happens.
I know.
I mean, guys, semi-intelligent plan, though, with the blind drops. Shouldn't they have been here already? Right. Set up. Right. Like, if you were being chased, you should have already... Like, why didn't you... Make that make sense. I mean, listen, all right, whatever. Let's get it.
Yeah. Keeping things on the DL.
I'm guessing this one doesn't bounce.
Help me understand the math, okay?
Okay.
I gave you 1 pound, correct?
Right.
You and I split $2,000 per ounce, not 15.
Something came up.
I got robbed.
You came up?
It's the cost of business. Yo, you're sweating me over $1,000?
Hey, look, I'm just the chemist here. I'm not.
I mean, to be honest, Tuco wouldn't have dealt with that. All right? Let's just be honest. Let's just be completely transparent here. Tuco would have not dealt with that. Like, he would have had to come up with the money because that's his loss. In my head, I didn't even have to make a comment on it. I thought that he was just going to come up with the money somehow. Right? Because you're no matter what, you're going to have to give that money. So, like, what if this happens again and he just takes it? You understand what I'm saying here, guys? So, he would have had to come up with the money regardless. Like, he's off the crew. He's out of here, guys. Right? And Tuco would have put him in a junkyard. Okay?
Street guy. I've got another technical term for you.
Okay?
Non-sustainable business model.
Whoa.
You're focusing on the negative.
I mean, one loss is still a loss.
$6,000.
You think Tuco had breakage?
Right. You see? Listen.
I guess.
Listen, Walt, we're here. I get it. Walt, listen, I think that you and I may be somewhat similar mentally. I wouldn't have done this, but I get it. We're here. Tuco would have not put up with this.
It's true.
Here. Look, you got 15,000 you didn't have yesterday, and they're careful. So am I. And you're all tucked in it.
He wasn't that careful. Again, cops. Okay, let's start running. Where were the cops? Like, you didn't realize no one was chasing you, bro? Where were the cops? He's not that careful. Fire him. Okay, this is like a homemade Italian bread sliced pizza. Okay. In a microwave. I mean, you could put it in like a salad, a sandwich.
Oh, sorry.
That guys, that looks that looks texturally disgusting. Okay. You should have at least put it into something like a salamander, or maybe something that can give you like a solid crisp on it, maybe. But microwave the bread with cheese and like tomato and all the other stuff, guys, that bread's gonna be mushy or hard. You only have two options in the microwave. You should have done a salamander, or turned the oven on, or broiled it even, all these other options. And you chose the microwave, Skyler. Oh, you're a menace. You're a menace.
Panini. There's another one in the freezer if you want it.
Panini.
I had a craving. Once in a while, it's no big deal.
Great point, Walt. He's pointing out. Oh, the reason why we nixed them, we got rid of them. Why did we get rid of them? Because you're pregnant and way too much sodium. Ah, now he's going to somehow correlate the smoking with the cigarettes, I'm guessing, right? You had a craving, so let me guess. You threw out the health benefits of not consuming this while pregnant for the sole excuse of your cravings? Aha, what else are you craving, Skyler? Also, this photo back here is fake. They're all in different depths of fields. The sun being placed in the front. And it's crazy because all these actors are here. They could have taken this photo for real, but instead, it's just not a real... Okay, never mind. Let's go.
I just thought you might have a clue where your son is.
Why not you?
Because he wasn't there
Why am I
when he
the
left.
only one who needs to keep track of our son?
He wasn't there when he left. You were. That's the only reason. For example, my wife is out. My son goes out while I'm here. I know exactly where he is. Trust me. Okay. Why do I know this? Because I was there when he left. Nothing to do with anything. You were there when the son left. That's just bad parenting.
Perhaps you might know something about this.
Maybe the microwave was a convection oven. These microwaves do exist, where they're like half and half. It could be a convection oven instead of a microwave. Maybe.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're so sure, Doctor.
3.5. That was it. I tossed the rest, and I'm sure you'll be very glad to hear that, yes, I feel ashamed.
I don't think that was the point. Are we slamming doors in this house? That's crazy. That's a revolver, guys.
Hank.
Or rifle? It's definitely no striker fired. No, that wasn't a sound. I'm sorry, guys. They use real for sure. For sure. Why would you go to his house?
Oh.
He can't come to your house, Walt.
I want you to handle it.
Walt, Walt, I get it, Walt. But where is this coming from? Okay, now this makes sense here. So obviously Hank takes the thing and then he throws it into the water, and then the people that were in the beginning of the actual show itself, the guy steps on it, he sees it. Okay, this is how this happened. But I figured he was going to throw it in like a rage or something. Slight rage. Guys, Walt is turning into an absolute monster, and I'm here for every aspect of it. Not saying this is a really good thing. I mean, for the sake of humanity, Walt is pretty much a terrible human. He's one of the most terrible humans on this planet for the sake of overall humanity, because you are pushing absolutely narcotics to people. You are poisoning them. You are, in fact, doing it. But the fact that we're watching it, we're giving him slightly a pass, I guess. Right? So now we do obviously understand exactly, why he is turning into this thing. Without Tuco being there, he himself is trying to, unfortunately, replicate him. He is right, though. I mean, any other kingpin, let's say, right, would not put up with loss coming from one of their subordinates. And I'm just surprised that he went over to Jesse's house and was like, here, handle it. Get rid of them. Guys. But all right, listen. If you guys do want to see the full-length reaction to this very specific episode, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.